sound like him though. I said, let me go. It ain't even right.
Yeah. Now for sure. You gotta understand who you dealing. Who's that nigga
Then
on that neck?
school ass walk from around the goddamn desk.
Yeah. Stop it.
I wanted to jump off the motherfucking steps.
You like it ain't?
My question is, that's what I'm saying. Who's at the front desk with him? Cause
Not nobody that could calm him down.
that's what I'm saying. This is Candyland.
And I told myself.
That's why I said who is at the front.
It's Candyland, nigga. Before he really was climbing.
It's Candyland,
It was up there, bro.
Yeah.
He was climbing in front of the
I already know.
just like, bro,
I already
I'm
know.
finna play with you like
It's
this.
Candyland, nigga.
Because if it was reversed, they would suspended me.
Oh, for sure.
If I would have came behind the desk,
Yeah.
writing you up, police downstairs, and you're escorted.
Cause it was instigative, like the way he did that.
Come on, man. If
I-
I'm walking away and you walking toward me,
Yeah.
that's at this point, we in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
But I told him, I said, man, I wasn't gonna let y'all do nothing like that.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what's up. If somebody was there to divide
Yeah.
that pie.
Yeah.
But it should have stayed right there, though.
Too many
Yeah.
calories.
School upstairs know about it.
Who?
The gay dude behind the desk know about it.
What you mean?
He came up in there and said something slick to him. I'm in there whole hooping.
No.
Light skinned nigga with the little bing gay on his shit.
Oh yeah.
Randy,
Randy.
Randy come up there. Hey,
Being
don't start
messy.
nothing. I said, damn, what you talking about? I ain't
Being-
started shit up in there.
being
Randy
messy.
fragile as hell. He coming out.
You know what's crazy about Randy? The oldest dude up there.
Damn.
He's 62.
He must don't eat meat.
Damn.
Nah, he eat meat.
Oh, he do?
He just
That's
don't eat a lot of
good.
food.
Prince.
That bitch said he got
Nigga like Prince. I like
Vampire.
that big gay.
That's where Herschel Walker crazy ass was having an argument about werewolves versus vampires. And this is why he can't be the goddamn governor.
But you see what Obama said about him, bro. That's what I said about it.
bro.
Understand?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, we chopping. Okay, let go ahead and roll into it, man. It's gonna be a great episode, man. Another damn rendition of the campaign, man. Where we break bread or fake dead. We are in the building, man, with my favorite people. My favorite people. They are in the building.
do
First
it.
of all, before we even get started, you know we gotta pay the bill. Go on, call up TXU. Go on, call up what's the other people they be having out here? Goddamn Georgia Power.
Yo.
Cat, Jansen, go on hit them up, man. If you want to get you a slot, man, please hit my people up, man. TheDallasOnAir@gmail.com. Once again, that is TheDallasOnAir@gmail.com, okay? Now, listen, you can hit her up. Hit her up and she will respond to you. She probably will get back with you with a phone number. You understand what I'm saying? You guys can converse that way. Quit hitting me up, okay? Quit asking me. She has the way for you to become a star. And if you want to get a slot, come on, hit up. Once again, Cat and Jansen, man, hit them up. Once again, y'all know what it is. Next Saturday, December 10th, coat drive, shoe drive, toy drive, man. We are getting to the inky, brinky, tinky, wincy end of it, okay? Shout out to everybody that donated, man. I'm talking about from Zay and them to Mr. Art. I got people like this all over here, man. They just been donating. I appreciate y'all, man. If you got anything, please, by December 9th, get it to me, man. If you don't get it to me, Caleb will be available.
Yeah,
If you can't get it to Caleb, Coach is willing to take a couple bags up, okay?
Bring her, baby.
Don't be scared to hey, here you go.
Don't be scared of the camp, man.
Don't be scared. Goddamn.
Make
Don't be
yourself
scared.
known.
You already said me. Okay. Y'all know what it is. Before I get too far here, let my people go ahead and introduce themselves and they got anything to promote. And y'all know I want after that. Where you at? 1 through 10, mentally, and how your week been, man?
Gus.
C-Pat.
Hey man, what's up with y'all, man? You know it's your boy C-Pat, Caleb Joshua, Jack, vocals. That's with a Q, not a K.
That's with a K.
So we won't put no K's in there unless we can need K's in there.
Okay, man, you go. That's,
Okay.
that's gangland. That's gangland. I ain't gonna do that.
But nah, man, you know I want to shout out, everybody on YouTube watching, listening on all the major digital platforms. Man, give a shout out to Smoker Sewers, man. You know them dudes, man, just got back from Vegas, man. A lot of connects.
Boom.
Doing a lot of big things,
Vegas?
man. Yeah, man. They hooked
Convention?
up. Yeah, they hooked up with a lot of big names, man. Mike Tyson and them, and so they, it's
That's
man.
good.
Look, man, I'm proud of, man. My boy BJ.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the guys over there. So, if you definitely need your pipe, you know, a clean smoke, a nice clean.
Brick and mortar?
Not yet.
Okay. I was
Not
gonna
yet.
get an address. So
Not yet. But yeah, if you know, if y'all are looking for a nice clean smoke, you know, hit me up.
I use mine.
I can
daily. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna even.
How you feel about it? Like,
I actually go to it a lot when I don't want to use the tobacco.
yeah,
Clean smoke.
yeah,
Of course, I'm getting, and it's a different flavor because of the wood.
because of the wood.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got me like, I got a real nice one, and I
Yeah.
got the one that's it's above the basic one too. I
Right.
don't have to pay a little paper for that. But what I'm saying is, I love it though. So,
Yeah.
shout out to Smoke.
So shout out to them.
DJ
Yeah,
now.
and man, as far as how I'm feeling, man, I'm feeling good, man. You know, I'm just 9.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on,
on
Ether Bean.
Yes,
9
sir.
Ether Bean, man, and just I am that I am. You feel me? Yeah,
Say it to him again.
I am that I am.
What
man,
you usually tell him? Keeper.
Hey man, keep a song on your heart
Huh?
and a good word on your lips.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That way you can go love somebody. So
Damn it.
that's where I'm at with it.
That's major.
High vibration right there, CPAC.
High vibration. Come on, man. For sure. High level, man. For sure. Man, look, Coach King AZ _ on the Insta, you know, and as always, peace, love, light, and healing to all of the, lovely beings that exist, you know, in this terrestrial world that we live in. But no, seriously, on another note, shout out to KT the Arts Degree. You know, if you guys don't know, I know he's finally rolling out his master class.
Boom.
Online school, you know. So if you guys are interested in, diving into, the human anatomy, what else is he tapping into?
The compounds that might help the body out.
Once again, it's a deep brother. Here we go with it. So, learning the quantum biology, once again, biophysics,
Right.
psychology, biochemistry,
Right.
and yes, sir.
I feel like I'm back.
Yes, sir. That's what
I
I'm
feel like
saying.
I'm back in school.
I'm trying to tell you. Look,
You need credits to graduate.
When a guy's rolling out a true master, no, in all seriousness,
That's
to put it in
pretty big.
perspective, that's what I'm saying. If you guys were to be stepping on certain university campuses and you go and ask, yo, what's the hardest class that you guys offer up here at this university? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be this organic chemistry. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, that they're gonna be offering in these science classes. Like I'm saying, my guy rolling out his registration.
Right.
Administration, you feel me? Look, tap
much
in.
is
So like I said, you got to tap into it. I know if you log in, you get a $500 discount.
Damn. Oh, that
So
means
yes,
that
sir. So look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look,
motherfucker- What?
$500 on the discount.
discount?
If you guys log
You just
in,
go to the law.
say yeah before yeah.
Okay, KT.
Before 12/12, baby. Before 12/12.
I
So,
say.
Yeah, you guys got a few weeks. We got about a week
Hey,
from
man,
now. I
next
guess.
Monday.
Hey, check
Yo,
this
next
out. Look,
Monday.
if it's your health, man, look, just cut back.
You really can't. Yeah.
You know,
Say,
either you pay for it now, or pay for it later.
Me. I say I got a tweet. I said 300,000 in hospital bills or 300 in herbs.
I ain't gonna lie. If I ever go to the hospital, just a wrap for me.
It's real.
No.
You know,
Give me.
Why is it around?
Look, I ain't-
We
you
don't
know,
know.
look,
Say, that's what I'm saying. You got, cause who gonna come and get you, baby? Who gonna come and get you out of there?
Hey, they doing stuff up here, y'all.
All due respect, baby. That one,
Right.
no, for
You know
for
what?
They
sure.
gonna probably Dexter me or something.
And speaking, DD, do not touch that button. Speaking of that, speaking of health and wealth, man, they found 7 ancient viruses, man, in the Antarctica region. 7 ancient, oldest being 50,000 years, youngest being about 20,000 years. We talking about health. We talking about wealth. Working out. You know what I'm saying? Taking your herbs. What's the main thing that y'all do on a daily basis, man? I don't need nothing too deep.
Right.
This is just for my people that they trying to do step 1. We got 7 ancient viruses that just got found last week. What are some some tips that you can give to the 972s out there that you may do? And when I mean that, fruit, teas, exercises. What do you? Because I know you tell these people that you grow fruits.
Yeah,
and
no, for
vegetables.
sure.
They don't know that about you sometimes. They
Right,
don't
right. Hood Nigga Garden, tap in. IG, I put a lot of information on there. One thing I would say, or several things I would say, is drink a lot of water. You know, our grannies used to say, you hit your head on something, go drink some water.
Say.
You hungry, go drink some
I
water.
used to hate that shit.
And I hate we had
You never understood.
I never understood it, and I don't think they understood it, but they had some type of tapped in knowledge to where look, the body is mostly water, and if you're replacing it with mostly water, then you can weed out a lot of junk, you know. So I would say drink a lot of water. Of course, blueberries, man, superfoods, antioxidants. Yeah, there you go.
Get them
Yeah, you got it though. But yeah, man, blueberries, berries, melons.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna say berries and melons.
On the melons.
On the melons. So, you know, if you can get that fruit, of course, we understand. I know a girl hit me up today. She was like, "But I thought fruit had too much sugar."
Right, I seen somebody say some, yeah.
Right, and it's always said like that. And I told her, like, you know, it's different types of sugar. You know, fructose,
Bingo.
lactose. You know, lactose is one of the most addictive sugars.
Is that
and
what it
and
is?
you find that in cheese.
That's a scientific term. Yeah.
That's why you lactose intolerant.
Come
There you
on.
go.
Ooh, bingo. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and give him 5 no's though, real quick.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
give him
for
5
me, I
no's.
try to make them 5 no's.
Get
You
it
know,
to him, Kevin.
but like I said, if you can, just try to limit them, or you know, just watch it. Number 1, like I say, is the meat. No flesh, no blood, no babies.
flesh, bro?
No flesh, no blood,
I
no
like
babies.
catfish. I ain't gonna lie. I know that's a horrible.
That's the hardest. No.
That's the
Yeah,
hardest.
that's
no.
the hard one.
What's the
Catfish.
substitute if they can't do it though?
Yes, sir. I would say mushrooms is a good substitute. You can always go to mushroom. You can also use quinoa. You can also use walnuts, season them, saute them, turn them into to some type of beef if you need them. If you're craving that, if you want that, you get what I'm saying. If you're doing shrimp, I know they got the konjac root. The konjac root, that's a great modification for for the shrimp. So like I said, it's just a few of them. That was the one. So meat. Number 2, like they were saying earlier, no dairy, no eggs, no milk, no cheese. No, it's like I'm saying, try to make it a no. Yeah, I know, but
One for half.
try to make it, like I say, or minimize
Them hash
what you're
browns.
consuming. You know,
You right. You right. Once a month.
once a month.
Okay.
You get it once a year. You get there. You get there.
Hey,
Maybe even no more. Okay. Hold on, I got 2 more. Number what was number 2? Number 2 is
no milk, no dairy.
yeah,
Number 3.
no wheat. Try to minimize no, or is it no wheat? AK obviously where you see a lot of people with the wheat bellies, if
Oh,
I'm
no
not
beer
mistaken.
and
Yeah,
shit like that.
no, exactly, no starch.
Bar,
So
right.
the potatoes, the rice, try to minimize them. If you can't absolutely eliminate it, try to minimize it. And then the last one, which we really should be number 1, is no soy. No soy.
No soy. Now, what usually contains soy though?
Yes, sir.
Because people.
Good question.
Okay, we got soy sauce, but everybody don't eat soy sauce.
Right.
But when you look on the back of your cereal bars, the back of your chips, are we still seeing soy?
Absolutely,
Products?
absolutely. So this is one of the number 1 reasons why you don't go into gas stations and consume any of the products.
Boom.
That is not food, ladies and gentlemen. That is not food. Because once again, if you grabbing these chips, these cookies, these snacks, these wraps, these, you get what I'm saying, and you flip over and you read what's in it. You read these ingredients. And a lot of time, like I say, it be a long word that you can't even pronounce. 9 times out of 10, that's a chemical.
Yeah.
But guess what? Next to that chemical, you're gonna find soy lithium. That's like the number 1 chemical that they use in a lot of the corner store foods and a lot of the grocery stores, like the Walmarts, the Krogers, the Tom Thumb. When you go in there and you flip over and you read what's in these food items, you're gonna find the common ingredient in a lot of all these different snacks, whatever, is the soy lithium. And what is the soy lithium? It's a chemical, and once again, once your body consume it, it becomes detrimental. And this is how a lot
Is
of
it like a
illnesses.
carcinogen? Is it what they
In so
call it?
many words, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a
I heard the knowledge.
like I say,
I
it's,
heard the knowledge from the
it's not
king,
natural.
from the God.
But y'all see, like, be careful because they place these products right there at checkout. You notice that?
That's what I'm saying. We said
That
no
last
soy.
thing.
It's like, before you even leave up out of there, I'm hungry right now. I'm gonna get a little snack. Dorito.
We gonna put everything right.
Snickers.
And they got them for the
M&M.
low, 25 cents,
Dollar.
$4 for
Come on, man.
The Snicker bites.
How we gonna miss it, man? How we gonna for the holidays? How we gonna miss it?
You think like, man, I'm eating bites. I'm doing a little better.
You say
'cause I'm
how?
doing
Once
bites.
again, I would say once trying to prioritize what's most important.
Yeah.
Understanding that these are chemicals. You get what I'm saying? This is once again this is detrimental to my health. You know what I'm saying? Me consuming this is putting me at risk of
Longevity.
longevity,
Or even
living
having
life.
enhancing your properties. You want your skin to glow. You want your hair to grow. You want your nails to be thick.
Yeah.
Huh? You can scratch somebody.
Seriously, these things do the opposite of that.
They do the opposite.
They don't promote life.
I
They
know
don't
people
promote
who
it.
know hair breakage, thin
yeah.
nails, teeth are weak.
Right.
What you eating on?
Yeah.
Right. And then you could be passing that to your offspring too.
God damn it, CPAC.
You know what I'm
this,
saying?
this ain't this reason why this man here. Come on, CPAC.
You know what I'm saying? It might tap into your DNA. And you
It
give that
will.
to your kids, and they giving,
Eczema. That's
Now
what
your
I'm saying,
kid
yeah.
wondering why they can't be
Lung
tall as
disease.
LeBron. Where your mama was eating pig feet,
Say.
chitterlings
Yeah.
for 9 months.
Can't get what you need in the placenta.
Pork, though.
Oh my God.
Look, I know we talking about him.
Come on, baby, lay it
but
on me.
Look,
Come on.
check this out, though.
Come on, man.
I think beef is more detrimental than pork, and I say that.
I want to hear this theory.
Go
'cause
deep.
I-
Right. And look. So check this out.
Steak.
Black people love bacon. Okay, we love
It
it.
is a detriment.
It's
bro.
a
Don't say it's in the genetic.
It's an
Don't
aphrodisiac.
tell me that.
It's an aphrodisiac.
That shit ain't in my biology.
Bacon. I got proof of video of black people. I said, man, how you feel about bacon? They like bacon. And I was just like, damn, we love it. But if you think about the pig, right?
Yeah.
And people say, well, the pig don't sweat.
And if a snake bite it, the venom doesn't affect the pig.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So look, but check this out. I look at it as
Come on.
the pig has the genes to withstand the bullshit.
The melanin in it. You saying there's melanin in the pig?
Might got melanin, bro. It's something in the pig that when we eat it,
Right.
it makes us stubborn to the bullshit.
Wait.
Now, if we eat too much of it, we get high blood pressure.
It's anything though.
That's anything.
If anything too much is bad. Too
look,
much water.
I
Too much
think,
oxygen.
I don't want to just sit here and shit on the pig, bro. But the pig has carried us from slavery to today. You know what I'm saying? And they was eating pig back when everybody was skinny.
When did the pig come about?
Well, you gotta
What
look.
year?
As far as I know, in this country,
Can you
can you look that up?
What year was the pig actually
Birthed
found on
into
planet Earth?
existence.
Cause look, if I had to form out, the first two animals I get is a pig
And a cow.
and a cow.
Or a mule to play the fruit and your vegetable.
Cause guess what? That pig gonna eat away the brush.
Okay.
You ain't got no. It's a nice companion. It's gonna sit with you, talk.
Okay,
to you.
you've been watching Charlotte's Web at this point.
Nah,
Come
boy.
on. You've been watching
I
Charlotte.
do, I watch a lot of farming videos.
That's true.
So the pig was domesticated between 8,500 BC and 8,000 BC. So,
Before Christ?
Dang.
Before
Is that
around.
Wikipedia?
Before the calendar?
Where we coming from with that?
um,
I'm messing with you. I'm messing. We're not gonna question
that
the
is
scholars.
actually from nature.com. I
Nice.
don't know what that is.
cool.
Nature Valley, they got some good granola bars.
Yeah, we're presenting them some scholarship.
Okay.
There's actually there's a couple of discrepancies here. One says 3,000 BC, one says 8,000 BC, one says 7,000 from Eurasia. So I don't know.
Okay.
Well, just try to keep it simple though. With all due respect to the pig, it has its place in nature, respectfully. But when it comes to consuming things, brother,
Okay.
let's try to keep things in order.
Did
Well,
y'all see
so-
how they make the pork skins?
They
no,
poured was there hot water?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Come on,
That's
run them
sad.
parasites, ain't it?
Why would you do that?
That was crazy.
Why don't you even
and
bring
they,
that
and
up?
they bagging it up.
We need that though, so people can understand.
So, pigs roll in their own filth.
Yeah.
Pigs eat whatever they want, and pigs do not sweat.
Right.
So imagine all of that toxin.
Us.
Man, I love bacon. I will never give up bacon.
mean,
but that's
bacon
really
is-
gross.
So look, that's what I'm saying. Keep in mind, over the taste, It's the nourishment of the cells.
Exactly.
And if we start talking about what's going on a cellular level,
Yeah.
I
when you're
know.
consuming this pig
I
and
know.
everything that you're saying that's going on is essentially what's creating parasites.
Guilty
And when
as
you start to
charged.
develop these illnesses and you start to figure out why and what it is, it's
That's why
these
Joe- that's
parasites.
Why Joe snapped
Yeah.
on me on Friday. Them damn parasites. In this
If
damn
you take
stomach.
it to the root of
Respectfully.
tooth, say
To the
respectfully,
root of tootie. What's wrong with you today, bro?
this man is infiltrated
By parasites.
with parasites.
He's
This is
infiltrated.
parasitic behavior that I'm witnessing.
I think more so than the animal. I think it's the chemicals, like you know, because like you
Okay.
said, you talked about all of these things that we eat. Granted,
being processed.
yeah,
and-
like you know,
yeah.
like I would say, where you getting your pig from? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's some more healthier pigs than it is
You know that.
these
Yeah.
candy bars
Natural
and chips
hogs.
and yeah, I'm talking about like they
sure.
out just eating berries and stuff, or you know, so
Timon, Pumbaa.
yeah,
I mean, maybe not Pumbaa. But you
Puma, yeah, they were eating beetles. And
I'll tell you this. I did have a wild hog burrito that one of my friends shot and killed himself, and his wife cooked it. And it was one of the best burritos I had ever had.
know,
How did you feel after the burrito?
Razorback.
I didn't feel sick. I really didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Look, with all due respect, nutrients over taste is what we have to fundamentally begin to comprehend whenever we consume a food. A lot of things taste amazing. This is Chef Boyardee. A lot of this stuff out
Talk
here,
about the bitters.
Well, technically, meat don't taste good without seasoning.
the herbs
Except for pig.
going into the,
It's already seasoned.
it's naturally got its flavor.
Hey, see what I'm saying?
It's already-
God already seasoned.
Know what I'm saying?
Look, look,
If you
I get
want-
what you said. I'm just
you
saying.
want that
look,
boo-boo crumble, go ahead.
I'm just playing the other side of the fence.
You got show
Of course, no,
both
of course.
sides. Cause
I was
got
just thinking. I was just thinking that about the pig the other day. I said, man, every other meat, bro, yeah, but like the pig is just everybody give it a bad name. But we've been eating on the pig since slavery.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
The
look.
right bacon is a very thick. Nice
But what I'm saying, like, okay, doing. My dad was born in 1941, right?
Wait, your pops?
Yeah, my pops. My pops 82. He about to be 83 in January.
It's a blessing.
So,
it's a blessing.
no, for sure.
That's a library.
So,
In January?
yeah.
What day?
26.
Shout out to the elders.
Yeah.
Need to meet pops, man.
Man, but bro, I'm talking about one of the best men I've ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? If not the best, right? And he just so happened to be my dad. So, shout out to him. But, I was just talking to him about health, right? Mm-hmm. And, I'm always getting him to eat more fruits and, take away the meats and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I remember him talking to me about how all they had was pig, growing up, right? But he also told me nobody was sick.
And everybody was in shape.
Everybody was in shape. Like, we're talking about the 50s, the 60s.
That shit, they was
right?
fucking with no rubbers, and they didn't start this shit to the 80s with the AIDS, the
Right.
70s,
The 70s, right,
the
right.
60s, the hippies. They was all
They was good.
frolicking.
So it's frolicking.
You know what I'm saying? Can't pick every flower, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But so I'm not saying. I'm saying like maybe they had access. Granted, back then everybody had more gardens,
More pure.
Yeah. Everything was more pure. So it could also be because look, I could tell you to cut out all meat, but then again, I don't think that black men should cut. I done told you my theory on that.
Of course.
We need the aggression.
I agree with you. You need a little bit of
You need a little bit of
a
aggression.
smidget every once in a while.
Well, like you say, man, flesh it will not take you there. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
Especially if we trying to avoid these bubonic plagues and
yeah, talk your shit now.
you know what I'm
They
saying.
were repping back too. Now the 7 viruses that they
Right.
ancient they just found last week.
So is the ice melting?
They actually went and what they call that excavated that shit.
They took it out.
They went and got it,
But the bubonic plague was in Texas last year.
bruh. Measles are bad. You know measles
In West Texas, it was
Hell, y'all get that from?
the bubonic.
in West Texas.
You remember when Cat Williams like, man, I'm sitting up here watching, I'm smoking, and he say, and across the bottom of the screen, I seen it was 16 new super Earths. That's what was happening to me. I wasn't smoking though.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the bottom screen, say the bubonic plague found in Texas.
Yeah, bro.
And I think New Mexico, or Arizona was the other one. I said, bro, the bubonic plague.
They said the kids got measles. Measles came back because they made the kids wear masks for 2 years. When they were breathing in the carbon dioxide from their body, it made their body create measles again, but a super measles.
Man, and these young kids, bro, like talking to young. I work with kids, bro. Imagine the kids who were young during COVID, right?
Right.
Maybe 3 years removed. Maybe they were 3, 4.
Right.
When they get sick now, they freak out
Nah, well, do they?
because they think everything is COVID.
Nah, I be telling Scooter that shit ain't real.
Say, man, look, we gonna have to start going
Because
harder.
Scooter was probably
Yo,
4. He was 4.
Ask him how you feel when he get. See, maybe you look.
He was homeschooled too.
See, that's a
That
difference.
year of COVID,
Right.
He didn't go to school with all them kids. He was at home with me.
Legendary. Look,
That's
I'm once again, I'm gonna just throw this quick reference out for the people. YouTube, KT the Arts degree.
KT.
Cause during the height of it, you feel me? Look, he'd already busted down.
He did.
He'd already mask who? Alright.
Dr. Morse was on there too, man. Y'all know.
I'm talking about, but in the most polite, in the most, you get what I'm saying,
But shit, sure.
scholarly way. You know what I mean?
Like I said, and to piggyback off that, Fauci he's in court right now.
Right now.
He's going through a trial, and he's telling y'all, telling the people, you know what I'm saying, the prosecutors, that he lied. You know what I'm saying? He did tell us to wear the mask even though they were ineffective. He told us to get shots even though they hadn't tested it on anybody. So you know, more to come. It's coming out every day. Like I said, we're in the age of Aquarius. And with that being said, let's go roll into one topic. I got 2 topics, but we're gonna try to, if we can squeeze past this one, we got the last one gonna be real good for us. Okay, guys. So what I got for us right now, man, is China is having a lockdown right now. If you've been paying attention to the news, maybe some of y'all have not. They've been doing the Kyrie and Kanye stuff, which we will talk about in a minute. But China's on lockdown, and it's getting crazy right now. It's been on lockdown for about 3 years. Ever since Hong Kong got its independence back from the British. Supposedly they got it back, but actually the British sold it to China, the government. So that's really why the shutdown has been going on for the last 3 years, because the citizens of Hong Kong have been basically having an uproar, backlash, trying to get their land back. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, we are in the age of Aquarium, man, the age of air, the age of gas, whatever you want to call it, man. Don't forget 2020. Around this time, 2 years ago, I told y'all that the Great Conjunction was happening. And you had 2 or 3 years to go and manifest your energy, man. So what I mean to say about that is that the spirit and the soul, man, it is understanding what's really going on out here. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot lie to individuals anymore. But whether that be internet-wise or just information-wise, you know what I'm saying? It was so hard to get information when we were younger, or even back in the day. Books were burned. Libraries were whites only, colors only, you know what I'm saying? PWI institutions with certain books that you can't take them out the library, or you got to have a special ID to get into these rooms to read these books. Shit is hitting us a little quicker, man. So I just want to put that out there, man, and understand that China is trying to destabilize all other governments around the world, including America, with TikTok and everything else. But what's crazy how the universe works, though, is that right up under their nose, their own country is crumbling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they think that having this type of power of, we can control you with digital money, we can control you with the social, you know what I'm saying? But the people have the power is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They fighting back. They fighting every day. And if y'all know anything about the China lockdown and how it could affect us over here, because whatever be going on over there, man, you know what I'm saying? They could try to implement it on us over here. Of course, I ain't talking about George Floyd, but just from medical lockdowns, concentration camps. We're talking about, being vaccinated, non-vaccinated. They saying that 80% of people that's dying right now are the vaccinated people. When you start drawing the line in the sand, damn, that's a little dirty right there. Huh? Apologize. Yeah, but when you draw that damn line,
Right.
the government has to do something, man. And when you start talking about lockdowns, how can this affect our people over here in America?
Yes, sir. I got you. Bingo. Smart is the new control.
Boom.
Smart technology,
Boom.
smart phones, everything that we think is smart. Once again, we essentially just giving them data that
There
they're
you go.
collecting on, that they're collecting on us. And like he's saying, you know what's going on over there in China, and you know what I'm saying, these other places. Injustice, universal threat to justice everywhere.
There you go.
So like I said, yeah, man, just be cautious of, you know, how we moving forward with this technology, and be mindful of who you giving your information up to, your location, where you eat,
Accepting cookies.
You know what I'm saying? And
the hell
like
is
I'm saying, try to give in detail what that means.
Nah,
This mean
for real, what
giving
is
up
it?
your information, my location. I'm sharing this. I'm sharing that. I'm on Instagram. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I'm googling this recipe. I'm
Yeah,
You think these
yeah.
intelligence ain't sharing that information with each other? Come on, man. So when they roll out these social credit scores, and you figure out why you can't go and spend your money here and can't go spend it there, because they already know who you are. They already know if you're a knuckle dragger or not. They already know who. You know what I'm saying? Who's who?
Nah, for
We
shit
know
show.
who's who.
For shit show. Spit that wisdom, cuz. You got something to add on to that, CPAT, with the lockdowns, or with China? You got any friends in China, anything?
Man, I just remember a story. Somebody telling me how serious that lockdown could be. Like if, you know, they were putting tape on the doors.
Yeah, what is it? In China?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in some cases,
Yeah, fool.
the police would put tape on the doors so they knew if you left your room,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then you could be arrested. Like
Nah, they doing
if
hey,
that tape,
man,
bro.
what?
They got flamethrowers. If they detect 1% of COVID in the area, they burn the whole area down.
Oh, regardless
They
of
said
what.
they got roadblocks in the middle of the roads to where people cannot drive down the road. It was a fire on Twitter. It was a fire, bro. Middle of the road. It was 10 people died in this building, bro. Firefighters trying to shoot the water to the building. This the building. The water hit doing like this. Like they so far in the, because they can't get no closer because of the lockdown. These are metal barricade, like
the building, like
that hoe was like sprinkling, like spitting on it. And, like that hoe getting.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not for real.
10 people died though. Yeah. So
Try to get a bucket.
that crazy as hell. Your ass gonna bun. Your ass gonna bun.
Hell, it's
I'ma live. I ain't gonna
straight
lie.
concrete.
Yeah, there you go. I gotta survive. I gotta
I'ma
survive.
live.
But nah, man, I had to put that out there, man. China. Once again, not to speak down or speak around it, man. But
so I'm gonna ask you this though.
What's that?
Do y'all think that those stipulations that they're in are just all bad? You know, because
Shit.
what data are we really giving them? Just seeing the other side of it, right? That they don't already know. You know what I'm saying?
well, they
man,
wouldn't know nothing about us
Come on, man.
if you ain't tell them.
Man, they've already infiltrated. You know, this and that and this.
Yeah.
We know that from, you know, through the organizations that we put together.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right.
they're everywhere.
I get it.
It's
a
a lot of Smiths, but I wa-
what? Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
nah,
Like,
like the Matrix, right? It's a lot of Smiths.
Y'all ass
I,
crazy.
I think when we talk about data is important. It's the goal,
right.
but more importantly is the love
Right.
frequency that you have to keep in your heart, because that's the greatest frequency, right?
Yes.
And then, you know, protecting your mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got, the seed, the doubt is seated in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? And faith is seated in the ears. So, you know, what you see,
Right.
don't let what you see, you know what I'm saying, overpower from what you hear.
Don't believe
You
none
know.
you see and half of what you hear.
And really make sure what you're hearing is the truth and not just true.
Some bullshit.
Because something can be true and not the truth.
Two truths can be true. Two things can be true at the same time.
Two things can be true, but it may not be the truth.
Your truth.
You feel me?
Just because
And
it's
so-
coming out your mouth, that's the truth. It came out of his mouth.
Right.
That's the truth.
Right.
But it ain't backed on nothing.
Right, it ain't back.
That
What the
we
foundation?
standing on.
What the foundation? So it's
like
like, you know, I would encourage everybody to just, you know, me. I'm a biblical guy, so man, stay in that word, you know, and then get that truth. So, and then teach it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep speaking life
Yeah, and two.
into your people and
Yeah.
into your tribe. That way, when the shit do hit the fan, because we know it is gonna hit the fan.
Yeah.
bro, we good.
We ready, yeah.
Cause it's almost like you saying, telling Scooter like, hey man, you might have to fight a John.
Yeah.
You might have to fight a John. You might have to fight a LeBron.
Yeah.
And if you constantly speaking life in the Scooter, when it's time for that, he beat that John, bro. That John is nothing to him.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He on some David Goliath type. Look, think about them, man. A lot of people don't know David had brought 5 rocks to fight Goliath because he knew Goliath had 4 brothers.
What?
So this nigga was so cold, he already knew.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro,
Might have
one
to hit-
shot per giant.
Might have to hit your ass too, buddy.
And it's gonna be 1 shot per giant. That's how that's how prepared. So be prepared.
Precise.
And then like you say, man, you know, keep your wits about yourself, bro.
Yeah, stay
Real
dangerous.
talk.
Stay
Stay
dangerous.
dangerous.
I like that, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna roll to the next one, man. Like I say, keep your rights, huh? Don't be giving them up too easily. And stay dangerous, man. Now, this is what everybody really want to talk about, of course.
What's that?
Let's do it. Come on.
This past week, man, this past month has been crazy. When you're talking about Kyrie and Kanye, aka Yee. This time Yee went off the edge. This time, y'all. I was supporting him, and I still support him. But his ass went off the edge. Goddamn. On this past week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Yee went on the Alex Jones show, InfoWars. If you want to see it, it's on Rumble TV. If you want to go see it and see what he was talking about. I feel like Kanye is making it hard for him, man. He making it hard for us to stand with him at this point. And let me tell you why I feel like that, though. Let me tell you why I feel like that. We understand that Kanye is he's a Gemini. Let's go. I'm gonna go Zodiac. I'm gonna go Zodiac. Geminis are the master of communications.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like this with Kanye. I feel like Kanye, the twin side, the personality side comes out of him sometimes, and his communication skills, verbally, is not that good. Right. And he puts his foot in his mouth. I feel like his communication skill is on a God level when it comes to music, though. So I feel like if he was taking his ideas and putting it into music, I feel like the message would kind of reverberate better with what he's trying to say. Because every time, this past week, bro, when he started going, my thing with Kanye, when he starts going biblical, he doesn't read enough.
He don't.
He doesn't read enough, which in turns makes it to where he cannot actually make out his thoughts.
Right.
He's not in the word enough at either, because he don't know really the stories and how
Right.
to tie them back into real life situations and how to break down the analysis of the stories in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And this is why on Tuesday on InfoWars it sounded like he kind of, whoa, what is he talking about? This is my personal opinion though.
Right.
So
Was there anything specific that he said that really just caught your attention? Like it was this that really just turned me off.
like I said, it wasn't to me, because people, like I said, we're gonna say the Hitler stuff he said, but I don't. That wasn't
misinformation. Is that what it was?
I don't think it's misinformation, but he doesn't know how to articulate it.
Give an example.
You got all this information. When you start talking and arguing and being argumentative or debating with someone, and somebody bringing up facts and bringing up, he know what's going on up here, but to actually spew it out. And what they say when you writing a paper, you got to go back and do your MLA, cite your work.
Right.
He can't cite his work, bro.
Right.
And it gets, so when he can't cite his work, he gets flustered.
And he mixes his
And that's when
emotion with.
the conversation starts to go downhill.
You start being like, where the fuck he going? Like
the
he's
dude-
very loose, he's very smart, and you're like, oh, he brilliant. Where he going?
Right.
And then he starts going off the edge. You're like, where the fuck he going with that shit right there?
Cause what's the name, nigga? We know where they at though. The dude he was on there hosting.
Alex Jones and
Yeah.
Fuentes and
Both of them was the
They-
entire time conversation with her. Not once did it deviate
Until-
him pulling out a pub.
Yay, because he can't. That's what I'm saying. So once again, he's a Gemini, and I'm gonna let y'all speak, y'all opinions about this as well. But like I say, he's a Gemini. They are the sign of communication, bro. But I think his skill in communications is in music, i.e., why all his music is top tier. You know what I mean?
Right,
Jesus walks through the fire. Whatever you want to say, he's not missing. Production wise, he's not missing.
Right.
That's his communication, though.
Right.
When you start talking like really trying to preach that word or even inject that word, he doesn't do enough reading of his Bible, That's my personal opinion, because you can tell when he's trying to articulate it in an argument, he cannot debate it. If he was going against an Israelite, they'd
would've
tear
ate
his
him up.
ass up.
I know they would, but part of that is because you can't serve two masters, right?
Yeah.
So
That part.
he's I think he's at the space now where he's coming off that hill. He done jumped over the fence, but he still got his. You remember he used to jump fences?
Yeah.
You know them iron fences with the little thing, the prongs to be. You
Top.
know how you jump over and this your clothes get caught.
Yeah.
Your brand new shirt
God damn it.
is ripped. So I think he caught in the fence.
Yeah.
Right. He jumping over,
Yeah.
but right now we seeing a lot of that fence catching. But,
Hold on.
But
Because I want y'all to really, I'm going to give y'all this. I'm going to let y'all have the rest of the flow for the rest of the night. This is to put it on y'all brain.
right.
But is this shit on purpose? Is this a side? We talk about MK Ultra. We talk about mind control. Did this chip switch the fuck off? And are they switching that bitch back on? Is this self-sabotage?
Right.
Because he got canceled off of Twitter again.
Right. He was on there for a day.
The Pilar deal with Candace Owens' husband got canceled.
Uh-huh.
Pilar's owned by Ben Shapiro, though, or Kazar. You understand what I'm saying? And when you start talking about what he was talking about yesterday, bringing up Hitler and stuff like that, bro, now everyone, at the beginning, when him and Kyrie was saying that 2 weeks ago, we can look at the argument and say, damn, they right about that. They couldn't argue this shit. We could break it down. Now when you spewing shit like this just all over the place, it's like, is he a crazy man? Is he crazy? No credibility no more. So let me ask y'all, do y'all think this was a side? To act crazy, go off the edge, get everybody to say you crazy, we ain't fucking with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? And rewrite the narrative and say, you know what? Them niggas crazy anyway. Kyrie had crazy too. Flat earth. You know what I'm saying? So what's y'all opinion about it, man? And just give it to me real and raw, man. We got about 30 minutes, man. What y'all got?
Yeah, for sure. Man, like I said, I hate to do that.
Come on, man.
I hate to do that.
I
but-
Was it a side? Was it because they reversing on our ass? And we don't know.
I think best way to describe it to the people is they
Yeah.
fund both sides of the war.
Come on now.
Respectfully, you get what
on
I'm saying.
now.
So, just as much as we want to think that Kanye West has an opposition against these people that are in power, guess what? There's still someone. They all have what do they like to call it? Handlers.
Yeah, he kept
At this
on
level.
saying this.
Yeah, he kept saying
That's what I'm saying. That the
Kept
people
saying this,
that
yeah.
we don't even get to see, we don't even get to hear, that got money so long, they don't even. But get what? Oh, he got control over 27 million? Say, it's that narrative. Go ahead. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To us that don't know, that's what he kept saying it too the whole time. The other cat, I've never had this many views before.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
I normally have 3 million. It's like, okay, because he got a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
Once again,
Got
like
Ye
you
and
said,
Nick Fuentes.
that's the goal, right?
Yeah, you right.
And like, but they hearing the conversation. Was Hitler woo woo woo? Hitler, I got love for him.
Right.
With all that he did, I got love for him. Like you say, love Trump all.
Trump side.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, it's also showing that side of people mindset so ridiculous. And man, I've been talking, I love everybody. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of what you did, you woo woo woo. I still got love for them.
Right.
But then, like I said, you got minds that aren't able to evolve to that
process.
love space. In the
Right.
Bible, what it say about your heart being light as a feather?
Yo.
You feel me?
man.
But once again, oh, that's Hitler. We will never Hitler kill shit. But if we talk about King Leopold, and I may be misquoting, when he killed them, how many Africans?
Yeah.
So
Right.
once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on, once again, who really listening to that narrative. Because now, like I said, we could go on a whole nother level with it where
We could.
It could really,
It
if
go
they
for
think
days
talking
and
about
days.
Hitler is extreme, we can
Yeah,
really take,
we can
but we
really-
don't even want to do that
do
because
this
then we already know where it really can go when it
sure.
comes to certain minds and certain communities. Well, we already know where it
Mm-hmm.
can go. We really, but like I say, we at an involved space. We all due respect, we got people that still trying to eat. You got people out
Right.
here who don't even eat for a week because they mind. I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to do something different. Y'all still talking about, huh? Say, well, we over here trying to tap in
Nah,
It's
for sure.
to that
to
point
the
right,
unseen.
to that point right there. It's funny. Just to interject real quick.
Yeah.
It's funny how they want us to remember certain things, but they want us to forget other things.
Definitely.
That's where I'm confused at.
Because like,
confused.
oh, let's remember.
That remember
9/11.
Slave movie? Come,
Let's remember 9/11.
Oh.
Right.
beat that in your head.
But when it come to they started talking about critical race theory. I'll tell my pops, I ain't never heard that term before. You know what I'm saying? Let's just slow down on teaching our kids
About
how
us.
we fucked over black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
let's remember the Holocaust. But let's not talk about Hitler.
What kind of shit?
That's
That's what I'm saying. To what mind does that make sense to?
That's where I'm
Who y'all play? That's why it starts to get to that level. To once again, I feel like you insulting my intelligence. Cause it ain't no real scholar finna sit up here.
Facts.
Cause they finna say, hold on, wait a minute. You get what I'm
Wait a
saying?
minute.
Damn
Hold
break.
you know what I'm saying? The bullshit. You feel me? Enough is enough.
Right.
Let's try to
Yeah.
put this in order. You get what I'm saying? Is what you really talking about back on the scholarship? Can you prove that once again with certified research?
Man.
Cause right now, like it get to the point to where, like I'm saying, niggas start saying whatever you want to say to come out their mouth. But guess what?
Yup.
I done built up so much respect. So much. I
Ooh,
got
up the
27
band.
million
Yup.
that finna back me.
They gonna believe
I'm
that
validated.
bullshit.
How you validate it?
Fact checker.
And you know what I'm saying? And it starts to like going, then you start to get in, putting things in the context.
Yeah.
Well, let's really question his intelligence. There are 9 types of intelligence. Partner, you good at one of them.
Man.
You get what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and identify these other 8 that you
Not
you
even
need
close
to work on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you need to work on this. I don't know if that, you know what I'm saying, you have respectfully the mind to speak on this.
Wow.
Right.
So let somebody that do got the ability to speak on this for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Farrakhan. You know, I heard
Yeah,
him say that
for
about
sure.
somebody. He was like, don't let Kyrie speak, let me speak.
Let me speak.
Hey, and Farrakhan been asking for
It's-
a minute as far
For
as
a
speaking on this
minute.
shit.
So-
But then let Kanye speak.
So my take on it is, you know, I'm gonna try to be as swift as possible.
Nah, you got time. You got time. Let it breathe. Let it
But
breathe.
I want to, man, there's so many points you can start at, right?
Yeah.
One of my points is Black Panther just came out, right? And we saw all of the fairy tale, you know, innuendos and everything. But I always look at the villains, right?
Right.
I like to listen to their stories. Like, why are you saying what you're saying? Right?
Did you see Wednesday? On
No, I
Netflix?
haven't
You
yet.
saw the whole thing?
But
Deep.
I know some kids that I deal with. They love watching that, so I did put it on for them. But why are you saying what you're saying? Is almost to the term, the phrase. If I make my enemy my friend, I no longer have enemies. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting, bro, because I'm looking at the villain story, and Kanye is telling you about the villain.
Right.
He's trying to humanize Hitler. When our whole life they said, hey,
Villainized.
they villainized Hitler, right? And it's funny, bro, because, you know, I work at Fall Cliff, and they didn't let me post this, but they asked me some questions, you know, just doing a profile for the website. And one of the questions was, who would you interview, dead or alive, right? And my answer was Hitler. This was months ago, right? And the reason I said that was because I said, bro, you Hitler led all of these men. What is his villain story? Like, what did it shift? You know, because you weren't always bad. If you know, because guess what? You know the mamas that be like, I killed my child and then because God told me to. You know, imagine if Hitler mama said that. You know what I'm saying? When he was young, they would have threw her in prison, right? Without having to understand it. But so he was probably. I haven't looked up his childhood, and granted, I didn't look up the whole video of Kanye, but I know he said every human has a something to offer, right? Now, where he drops the ball is God don't love sin. He love everybody, but he don't love sin. Right? And so we get caught up on the sin that a person does and attach it to the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We attach
There
that,
you go.
that, you know what I'm saying? And then we carry that, and we don't have no forgiveness.
Not for real.
You know what I'm saying? But it's one dude that I want to mention because it made me think about this. His name is Daryl Davis. Daryl Davis, if y'all go look this dude up, right? He did a TED Talk one time, and it blew my mind because Daryl Davis, and I'm hoping I'm saying, if he ever watches, I hope I'm saying this story right. He befriended a grand wizard of the KKK.
Oh, I know you talking about.
Remember that?
He on Joe. He's on Joe Rogan.
So
Yeah.
he, in short, basically, everybody was like, "Man, you cooning, bro." You know, he went to these KKK rallies, only to just understand
Right. Where they was coming from.
where they was coming from.
Right.
Right? And you gotta realize we are offsprings of our parents, of what they told us, and they're offsprings of what their parents told them. So he got infiltrated them by just listening.
Yeah.
And it went from, he said, man, he was using nigga this, nigga that, while I was there, to he said, man, I hate all blacks but Daryl. I love Daryl. You know, to the point where
That's a shift though.
he said, man, you know
Shit.
what? I can't call this man my friend. This man is closer to me than any some of these people I'm teaching.
Yeah.
So he gave up his grand wizardhood, bro.
Yeah.
He gave up the whole life. And all Daryl used was love.
There was a black man.
There was a black man. Daryl Davis was a black man, bro.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was scrutinized by us,
Yeah.
by his own people, for even attending them KKK rallies. Like we just, I don't want no parts. But what he did was, hey, let me operate like you said on that. Y'all not gonna understand this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And what's crazy, bro? I wouldn't have understood it either, right? But that wasn't my marching orders.
For you though.
Right, that was for Daryl.
There you go.
And Daryl did it, and now we
Yeah,
can look
no.
at Daryl and the situation, him, and say, "Damn, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's
For
possible
shit,
for
so.
this Mexican to kill my mama, and for me to love him, bro." My cousin,
Man.
one of my cousins was killed in the club by I ain't gonna say who, but he was a Hispanic brother, right? His younger brother drives trucks. My cousin that died, his younger brother drives trucks.
So I've been
And bro, he had to teach this new driver, you know, how to, you know, do the route that he was on or whatever. Tell me why the driver was the younger brother of the man that killed his brother.
Oh man. Universe be crazy like that, don't it? Puts you in an uncomfortable position.
You see what I'm saying?
Make a dime.
Bro, do I teach this man, bro? Do I shoot him? Do I, you know what I'm saying? What do I do? And he just chose the high route, bro. And I mean, it did something to the younger brother too, man. He was like, man, I never knew, like, you know what I'm saying? But just, I ain't saying, like, sometimes you do gotta respond in another way. But it's like, man, bro, right now Kanye has responded, hey, I love the things Hitler did for society. And I'm not gonna let y'all tell me, you know,
Otherwise.
to just bash this dude
Yeah.
because of the things he did. Now, did he pay? You know, maybe in this life or the next, he will
Right.
for what he did.
Right.
Right? But you can't join that misery.
Right.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Misery love company. They want you to join in their misery. Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen to the villain. What is his story?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was his story? What was Thanos' story? Thanos was like, bro, I'm just trying to
Save the universe.
I'm trying to save the universe. So I'm gonna cut half, and we had to event. Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
What was Kaku Khan's story,
Come
man?
on
Hey, bro,
now.
I'm trying to save my people.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
What was Scar's story?
What was Scar's story?
He needed the Pride Land.
Yeah. Come on,
Here's the
bro.
Pride Land. Shout out to Mufasa though.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What was Bane's story?
Come on.
Hey, I've always rocked with the villains.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know.
what was Joker's story?
Black Adam.
Yeah. What was Black Adam's story?
His shit was out of love and all that shit.
Remember Joker?
Joker.
Remember, did y'all see the Joker when he was young? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
What was his story? And I'm not absolving their sins.
No, I get what you're saying.
But
though.
what I'm saying is,
get it. I got
it's
you.
easy. It's easy,
Easy to condemn somebody.
bro. You know, bro. Love is a choice, bro. I don't know if I ever said this on here, bro. But I was studying love in the Bible. It say love is kindness, patience, long suffering. I said, damn. And then it, like love, like so. That mean look, but retaliation
Swift.
is swift. And you think, bro, you don't have to, bro. When you retaliate, bro, it's quick, bro. You ain't choosing that. It's choosing you. But when somebody wrong you, you gotta choose to be patient. So you actually in control
Right.
when you love,
See what I'm talking about?
because it is a choice.
And see, we
So-
gonna end on that note right there on love, brothers and sisters.
Big love.
Shout out to all the 972s around the world, man. To you watching on YouTube, to you guys listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts out there, man. We out here just trying to spread love. High vibration, whether it's detoxing and drinking your water and then coming back and making better decisions. Winter solstice is coming up December 21st. Or if that's just giving out 100 buns to your pot. I ain't gonna let you go hungry, bro. We gonna split this 100 bun half and half, bro.
Split it.
And take it back to old school. We love y'all, man. And for rocking with us, man. Like Coach say, man, if you ain't got you a pistol, get you a crystal.
You won.
Get you a crystal.
See y'all next week, man. Scooter. Jazz in the bed, man. 972 is enough, man. Break bread or fake that. See y'all next week, man. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.